Thanks for the question. COVID-19 is still with us, but some of our people think it doesn't exist. The way you see them coming, going up and down without observing the protocols is a bit disheartening. So about 2 days ago, we saw a press release from the office of the chief imam. So I called my imam and told him, look, this is what we think the government is going to ask us to do. There will be no prayers in congregation at the parks, but we should be done in the mosques. So we had already discussed it. We mentioned it last Friday. I gathered all the chiefs and we discussed it. So everything is well understood. And just 2 days ago, the municipal chief executive summoned us for a meeting this morning. They had received a wireless message from the government asking them to make sure that all Zango people going to pray on Eid Fitr should observe the protocol of COVID-19 so that we can contain the disease. In fact, according to the information given us today, we still have one active case in Tafo. We had about 5 dead and then about 320 something cases. So it's still with us. It can surge up or come down or be eliminated. It all depends upon how we are going to comport ourselves. So the meeting we had today was actually based on that. There were a few questions because we were not quite sure whether, because they were talking about parks and mosques, but the MCE made it clear that the government prefers that we pray in small congregations in the mosques. And also the use of sanitizer. There was a little question over it. The nurse was saying that because Muslims don't like alcohol, she was making it telling us to use more the hand washing and the running water. But I told him it's not all places where you can get the water running. So we sought explanation from the imams who came. Our understanding is that if something concerns life, to save life, even things that are not allowed in Islam can be allowed. For example, Muslims don't eat pork, but if it becomes necessary that a part of pork should be used in making medicine to save you, scientific medicine I mean, it's allowed. So in the same manner as the sanitizer is to prevent you from catching the disease, there is nothing wrong with that. So this one was also explained by Imam, and the nurse is now empowered to tell other Muslims that it is allowed to use sanitizer, not because it contains alcohol, so you are not going to use it. So we are well prepared. We have our Veronica buckets, we have our water, we have our kitchen towels and all these things, and running water, everything, so that we shall be praying in this mosque behind me here, and I think everything will go on fairly well. We shall observe the protocol that 1 meter or 2 meters distance, and all of them that will be observed. So I think here we are not anticipating anything bad. Everything will be okay.
During this festivity, the youth also engage in all manner of acts. How the leadership?
In fact, it was one of the issues discussed by the chiefs. I have given that responsibility to the tribal chiefs or the sectional chiefs, that they should all invite their youth and tell them they should behave reasonably. They should behave. There is not going to be anything unwanted here in Tafo. They are prepared to do the right thing. Yeah. I don't have anything special to add, but I raised an issue at the MC's office that we think the gifts that they give to Muslim communities is welcome. The gifts are welcome. But if you look at the extent of the Islamic community in, for example, Tafo, compared against what is going to be given us, it's not everybody who will benefit from this, and it may even result in some problems. Others will be saying that they have been cheated, they were not given, and that sort of thing. So I am of the opinion, which I'm going to propose and discuss with the MCE, that maybe these gifts could be converted into something else. Certain areas you cannot have pipe-borne water because of the terrain. It's all marshy. So you cannot dig in such places to take water. So if there could be something like a borehole somewhere for them, using this money which would have been given to the Muslim community, I think that will benefit more people than giving us. We welcome it, it's good. We think of us. But I think it's time, high time, the government thought of maybe converting it into something more beneficial to the whole community. Yeah.
Like what?
Like roads, like boreholes, like gutters, These monies, if you convert everything that they spend in a year, you can make one drainage, small drainage, even if the road is not, just make a drainage so that the road is not washed away. Things like that. Small projects, increase the toilets, number of toilets in the town. Things like that could be done, So I think this is my personal view. Don't go far.